Hey my beautiful Capricorn peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ant from Cancer Moon's Tarot and I'm coming at you guys with your March 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. I just want to mention I am recovering. I have been under the weather recently, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better here today, so do bear with me guys. I would gratefully appreciate it. As always, I would like to mention if you're interested in personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, cancermoonstarot.com. Link is going to be down in the description below. I do want to mention too, we have an interesting different kind of layout here today. Naturally, we have an overhead camera, but I'm waiting for something new to come in as I did get a new desk. So unfortunately, the old way I had it set up can't really work. So waiting on some new stuff. So this is kind of temporary over here, but I can give you guys a little bit of closer up footage here to the cards that we'll be working with. But regardless, without further ado, let's begin here, Capricorn, and we'll see what we got going on here regarding your March 2023. So let's go ahead, Capricorn, and have a look and see what's going on. What's going to be showing up here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout March 2023. What overall energy is going to be coming on in here for the lovely zodiac of the Capricorn? Let's go ahead and see what's up. Starting out here with the overall energy, and we begin here with the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups coming in here for you, relatively positive card. Whenever we see the Two of Cups energy show up, as we know, this is about two people coming together and connecting. Now, with the Two of Cups coming into play here for you, it very well likely can represent being more connected to yourself. It could be about being more connected to your environment, to a passion, so it doesn't always have to identify as another person. But regardless, I definitely see a very strong and powerful connection showing up here for you guys at this time. Moving on forward here for you, we're going to go ahead and take a look here into your current situation. So what's going to be the current situation here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout March 2023. First card out, we got the Justice. Next card is gonna be the Queen of Swords, and then lastly here for you, we do have here the Four of Pentacles coming on out here as well. So Justice, Queen of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Kind of feels here for me at this time with the Justice here to the Queen of Swords, you know, balance is definitely being regained here in your life, jumping into March 2023, you know, some kind of balance showing back up here for you. Kind of feels to me though that regardless of what you've been going through and what you've been experiencing, Capricorn, it feels good this time around to let go of a lot of the stuff you've been holding on to. I think whatever you've been holding on to here, Capricorn, it's definitely been a while, you know, since you've released something. You know, Four of Pentacles could be about holding on to a specific person. You know, maybe you were holding on to a specific person for a great time. It could be about holding on to, you know, something that happened between you and somebody. And I think it's taken you a while here to really cut it out, but you feel like you're finally reconnected as something's not taking up so much of your time as it once was. You know, that's what I'm kind of getting here with that Two of Cups again, right? Because the Two of Cups showing up here for you, it was a card here about feeling reconnected. I think what the main aspect of your month here is going to be is that you're feeling reconnected once again to your very own personal life, because something is no longer consuming all of you and consuming and taking away all of your time. You know, you have this amazing reconnection right now into your own personal life, and you feel freed from something that I believe was taking up quite a lot of your time here overall. So March is going to be a month here of freedom is what I'm hearing for the Capricorns, as something is no longer taking up your life. You feel reconnected to your own personal life again, and you genuinely feel free. Very good. Let's see if we can get some clarity on that Two of Cups. Tell me about what Capricorn here is being freed from in March 2023. And what do we have? We have here the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands coming out here for you. Definitely something here that you felt afraid to speak up about for a long time. Give me more information about the Two of Cups. And we also have here the Two of Swords, followed up here with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I kind of get this feeling, guys, that you were involved in some sort of situation that made you feel like you couldn't be yourself. Some sort of situation here that made you feel that way. I'm not sure what it is specifically, whether it was a toxic relationship, a toxic friendship, maybe even potentially toxic family members coming in here as well, or it could have something to do with work. Maybe at work it was difficult to speak up for yourself because of whatever you were dealing with at that moment in time. So, you know, you're kind of in the space here jumping into March 2023 where it's like, I'm glad to be free from something. I'm glad I've spoken up for myself. And most importantly, I'm glad that I can just get back to my life and focus on what I want to do because something isn't taking up, once again, all my time. Moving on forward here for you, Capricorn, let's take a look. Let's see what's going to be coming in here for you regarding March 2023. So what's going to be coming in here for Cappy? First things first, we do have here a Five of Swords. Next card out is going to be the Judgment. And then lastly for you, we do have here the Ace of Swords. Five of Swords, Judgment, Ace of Swords coming out here for you as well. Almost kind of feels to me first and foremost that like any kind of animosity, any kind of low vibrational energy, any kind of frustration you've had from this experience that you've gone through, it seems to be melting away here for you coming into March. So this is what I like in terms of what's coming in for you, because you can really forgive and you can heal. And the great thing is that it's about being able to forgive the past, but never forget the past at the same time. So you can forgive, but you won't forget. So whatever you went through, you're forgiving yourself, you're forgiving the situation, but you're always going to take a look back at that situation and use it as a lesson to never get involved in something like this ever again. You know, for example, if you were in a toxic relationship, you may forgive the person, you may forgive yourself, you may forgive anything that needs to be forgiven. And then it's like, at the end of the day, though, I will always carry that lesson with me to be weary of this specific kind of person, to be mindful to not connect with people like this individual that I once dealt with. So I'll forgive, but I won't forget. And I'll definitely carry those lessons going forward. But most importantly, what I like here a lot for you about what's coming in is we do have here the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords here is a card that represents the truth. It also represents clarity, you know, the ability to see things clearly once again. I kind of do get this feeling, Capricorn, that some of you were involved in a situation where you didn't have much clarity. It was kind of difficult to see the reality of what the situation was, and it was kind of difficult to see other things in your life that maybe needed more of your attention. You know, I keep getting that same feeling, Capricorn, of like, or that same message per se, that something was taking up a lot of your time, and it was really quite a distraction in comparison to other things in your life that maybe needed a little bit more attention at the time. Okay, so with that all being said here for you, Capricorn, it's nice to see clearly again, because you can also see what things in your life need your attention jumping into the month of March. Moving on forward here though for you, let's go ahead and see what you can expect overall throughout the rest of your month here. So what can Capricorn expect, please, overall throughout the rest of their March 2023? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. First card out is going to be the Eight of Swords. Moving along here into the next card for you, we do have here the Empress. Then we have here the Knight of Wands. And then lastly for you, we do have here a Fool card coming out as well. So first things first, right? Eight of Swords to the Empress. The great news here about these two cards being paired together is that you're moving into an energy jumping into March where you're growing out of this place of, you know, feeling worried, feeling concerned, because you don't really have this giant energy weighing heavily on you any longer. You know, whatever you're getting away from, whatever you're freeing yourself from, it's like you're not concerned about being trapped in that situation anymore. So you're getting unstuck. Now, Empress card, of course, this represents growth. Knight of Wands, this represents a new direction. So I do feel for many of you, you're going to be building something new and shifting your attention in a new direction, jumping into March. So for example, if like you got out of a really toxic relationship, you could be channeling all your energy into a project this month, a business maybe you wanted to start, maybe it's your career, but you're shifting your energy in something new, and it feels right and it feels good for you. You know, looking at the Fool card, you're much more relaxed, you're cool, you're calm, you're collected. You know, Fool card here is another card that does represent freedom, but it's also a card here that represents just being in that space where you're very chillaxed, you're very calm, and you're going with the flow of things. So I do see that you'll be putting your energy into something new here coming into March. And you know, whether that was, you know, whether it was a toxic relationship you were dealing with, you walked out of the relationship, now you're going to invest all your energy into this new job or into a new passion or a new hobby. You know, whether it was a toxic job and you're going to say, screw this, I'm going to start my own business and invest all my energy there. You know, you're putting your energy into something new, a new beginning, and it feels really good for you because you're reconnected to your life now, and you're also paying attention once again to the things in your life that need your attention now. You know, maybe you had a difficult time giving your energy and attention to the things that needed you because someone or something just kept distracting you away from those other important things. But now that you have this freedom, you know, you can give your attention to wherever you need to make sure that you're living your best life and to make sure that you're taking care of responsibilities that need to be taken care of. So the distractions are over officially, and it feels pretty damn good. Let's have a look here at any advice coming in from the universe for Capricorn. So let's take a look here for March 2023. Is there any advice coming in here for Capricorn? We did have a jumper come on out. What jumper is this? It's going to be the Two of Wands. Taking a look here at the other information we have. By the way, guys, I do want to apologize if you hear any kind of work or anything like that underneath me. The apartment underneath me is getting renovated, okay? Regardless, though, we have here the Two of Wands. We have here the Seven of Pentacles. We have here the World, and we have here the Ten of Pentacles as well. Why do I feel like some Capricorns were dealing with a situation where somebody was predetermining your future? I don't know why that was the first thing that came to mind. It was almost like somebody was predetermining your future, or they had everything planned out, but maybe it wasn't what you wanted. I'm kind of picking up on an information like that. Like, you got here a Seven of Pentacles, you got here a Two of Wands. It's almost as if like somebody here had this energy where they knew what they wanted, they knew where they wanted to go, but they wanted you to take this leap of faith. They wanted you to sacrifice your happiness. They wanted you to make the investment. So I do see selfishness showing up here in the energy you previously dealt with. And I think what the universe is trying to say here right now is always make sure that any investments you're making, make sure that it's a, you know, it's a two for tango type of deal. You know, we got here that Two of Wands. I feel like the Two of Wands in this situation is saying, hey, make sure both people and both partners are on board. Make sure you're getting what you want at the end of the day based upon the investments you're making. Don't make investments that are not going to make you happy at the end of the day, because it may turn out, once again, pretty similar to this situation that you previously experienced. Okay, so Capricorn, with that all being said here for you, you know, jumping into March 2023, universe here says, just make sure you're continuing to make the right investments. Make sure you're getting out of it what it is you truly want. Okay, don't put yourself on the back burner for nobody else. Now, we also have here the Ten of Pentacles, and we have here the World card. You know, pretty basic stuff is what the universe is saying here. You know, you're entering a whole new world. The World card in the tarot typically represents that a cycle has come to an ending. So considering that a cycle here has ended out, it is your time right now for stability. It is your time right now for happiness with the Ten of Pentacles. Definitely do everything you can here to take advantage at this time, as not only are you feeling this newfound feeling of freedom, but most importantly, you have this freedom. So do what you want with it to be living your best life. Taking a look here now at the overall outcome regarding March 2023. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Capricorn? And we had another jumper come out. And what is that jumper going to be? Hello, we got here the Chariot. I love that for you. Chariot card coming out here for you, Capricorn. This is Cancerian energy. Chariot here does represent that you're moving on. You're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward, and going in the direction you truly want to be a part of. Very good. So Capricorn's pretty basic general message. Of course, do take that how it resonates to you. I think I'm going to take a little bit of time here to clarify a little bit more if there's any other messages you need to hear regarding March. But, you know, the kind of overall gist here of your month is that you're breaking free from something that's been pretty distracting, something that's held up a lot of your time and has taken a lot of, you know, time away from you from things that maybe you should have focused on or things that maybe you wanted to focus on. And I get that feeling that it felt pretty hard to walk away. You know, you can't see because I don't have my overhead camera. Guys, I miss my overhead camera so much. All right, I'm not super big fan of this angle, but regardless, Nine of Wands over here, I'm looking at it. You know, in the past, it felt really hard to detach and to break free from whatever this is. You felt really stuck, and you don't feel that way anymore, and it's really beautiful to be able to just regain that connection to your life, because it's almost like you were living in somebody else's dream, and it's not the dream you wanted, right? It's definitely not the dream life you wanted. Is there any other information Capricorn may need to hear regarding March 2023? We have here the Magician. Always remember that you have more power than you can imagine to manifest any kind of life that you desire. All right. Moving on forward from that Magician, what else do we have? We have here the Eight of Wands. This is a time of action. Make sure you're making moves, Capricorn. Do not be stagnant at all this month. If you see a direction you wish to go in, pursue it. You have the green light. And we also have here Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles here says, remain confident at all times. You are more than capable of you're more than capable of anything you can imagine, okay? So I'm getting that energy here for Capricorns. It's kind of like you have a green light here this month. Anything new you want to take a step into, a new direction you want to go into, it's a good time to do it. I think that you'll definitely see success there. And whether it's work, whether it's love, whether it's just your own personal path, you know, any kind of new direction you want to take here, don't be afraid to do it this month, because you got that green light. I definitely think that you will see success coming from this, you know, moving into the future. Very good, Capricorn. I love it, man. Really positive reading. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. You know, it was a pretty super general one, so of course, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for bearing with me in regards to my recovery. You know, I'm feeling a lot better than I did for the past few days, but we still got a little bit of a while to go. So sorry for hearing the frog voice and whatnot. You know, hopefully we're gonna get better over here as you know, the weekend approaches. But regardless, Capricorns, have a lovely day. Have a great March, and I will catch you all in your mid-month. Take care, everybody. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And once again, if you're interested in personal services, products, so much more, check the link in the description to my website below. I'd be happy to meet you over there as well. But all right, Capricorn, take care, and bye.